Hey guys, Amit here for PhoneRadar and you're watching the review of the Asus Zenfone 2 Android smartphone. While we did like the way Zenfone 2 is designed, taking cues from its predecessor for the metallic rim, we can safely say that the placement of buttons is inspired by the LG's top-end series. Buttons placed on the back is what we had seen from the LG G2 and several phones from LG after that. Asus has placed the power button on the top, making it a very bad decision as it is hard to reach when operating single-handedly. The back ensures that the user doesn't see a fingerprint smudge or any mark. On the back, everything is placed in a vertical order: the dual LED flash, 13 megapixel camera, and the single volume rocker button towards the top. The Gorilla Glass 3 protects the 5.5 inches 1080p display, and that is quite an upgrade from the 5 inches 720p display on the Zenfone 5. While it doesn't come close to being called a good display, you still get the options to reduce color saturation, which looks overly done, and thus oversaturation is seen by default. Balance, reading, vivid, and custom modes are available to change the saturation and temperatures in display, and while at it, you can personalize the way you want to see the color output by using the custom mode. The screen is very reflective, and unless you want to crank up the brightness to maximum, it isn't easily readable under bright light. The Zen UI over Android 5.2 Lollipop is a threat. It wasn't comparatively that good as the MIUI, as most of the Lollipop based animations were hidden, but here you get to see some, including the merge notification panel and quick settings. Again, it isn't entirely material design UI, as major elements are taken from previous Asus devices. Not to talk of the bloatware, Asus is probably the one packing the highest number of applications which the user could have downloaded when needed, as most are available on the Play Store. On this particular unit, powered by the Intel Atom Z3580 processor with 4 cores clocking at 2.3 GHz, we are more than happy with the performance. To add to it, although the 4GB of RAM sometimes seems a lot for the smartphone, it adds to the experience when you are spending a lot of time multitasking, switching between those games barely took some time, as the device never broke a sweat. Let's face it, we have always wondered if the 4GB of RAM in the smartphone makes sense or not. It seems odd for some time, but while using it for a few days, we felt this to be perfectly normal. The best thing is you aren't being charged a huge amount for that. Does that mean the Zenfone 2's performance gives the best experience? No. It heats up a lot while gaming, to an extent when you might want to stop gaming and let the device cool down for a while. Safe to say that the Asus Zenfone 2, although has a powerful 3000 mAh battery, it won't be sufficient when you do what you got to do with that internal specs. Multitasking, gaming, applications in the background, and lot more does drain out the battery before the end of the day. If you are a normal user, it won't be an issue, but why would you spend more and get a unit with a 4GB RAM? The one with 2GB RAM should be enough. There are power saver modes such as optimized mode and ultra power saving mode. When you see a very low battery percentage left and wanted the device to stay on for a few hours for calling, though the positive side of battery is that it's quick charger. It takes about 30 minutes to get about 40% charge, and that is quite good when you are running out of time. Initially, the camera of the Zenfone 2 seemed not the best and not much better than the Zenfone 5 camera when it comes to Pixel Master technology. It did seem to have the same noise in the low light pictures, but given how Asus has been doing very well when compared to the other smartphone cameras in this price range, this is one of the best 13 megapixel camera on the back with dual LED flash and some excellent modes to play around with. At the same time, the 5 megapixel front shooter although has a good software support with good capture options. The Asus Zenfone 2 is a complete package for a price that doesn't burn a hole in the pocket. Considering the 64-bit processor, 4GB of RAM, and the 13 megapixel camera, this device at Rs 20,000 is a real tough contender to the OnePlus One and the Xiaomi Mi 4. It's a future-proof device with all that is needed for a user. In the long run, having a storage expansion slot for those who love entertainment and large games. This was a review of the Asus Zenfone 2. Keep sending your questions at PhoneRadar blog on Twitter, or keep sending your comments on this video and we'll be responding to them. Don't forget to add a thumbs up and stay subscribed to PhoneRadar for more videos. This is Amit signing off, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you.